RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning. RBB, a live morning talk show that gives you the ability to get the coach you need, strategist you wish you could afford, social media manager and strategist, marketing strategist, project manager, certified OBM, VA, business startup strategist, profit strategist, web strategist, email funnel strategist, sales page strategist, PR strategist, time management, mindset, and overall business development strategist. We answer it all. With over 25 years of business experience, both in corporate and small business worlds, we really can answer it all.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having an amazing start to their Wednesday. It's Wednesday already? Boy, this week is getting out of control for me. I have no idea what day it is. So today we are still talking about taking messy action. And excuse me, I'm getting a nasty cold. Talking about why. Oh, here's Gina. Gina's joining us. Well, I'm trying to have Gina join us. There we go.
Ha! Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late.
No big deal. Okay.
I have a Frenchie, which is essentially like a toddler. So I guess she's good prep.
Not really. Sorry. It's not. Well, yeah. They are like a toddler, but not quite the same. Sorry.
No, you see me yawning. She's had me up since the middle of the night.
Ugh. Children. They're annoying. So we're talking about batching today and what that actually means and how to do it and why it's important and what the heck do you actually need to batch? Because a lot of people talk about batching and 99% of the time you're thinking about your social media content. And yes, you do need to do that. But that is, if you aren't batching your social media, you're doing yourself a major disservice. So batch your social media, people. And it does make it easier. So, but there's so much more to batching and things that you can do for your business, whether you're batching week to week or month to month, or even 6 months at a time. Now we have a Be Boss Girl. Oh, excuse me. We have a subscription service. That's the word I was looking for. That is a batching your pillar posts for a whole entire year, where we write 120 posts for you and just hand them over to you. We don't do the graphics. I mean, we can do the graphics as well if you so choose, but we just batching a large amount of your pillar content so that you have your fallbacks and your standbys. And that's where the Pixie Kit comes in as well. The Pixie Kit helps you batch for the whole entire month and gets you ahead of the game so that you're not always scrambling to try to figure out what to post or how to post or where to post or what the heck is it I'm supposed to write today and how much should I write today and all of those things. And we have a lot of things that are in our resources that help you with that. Our daily freebie is daily social media marketing and business tips. We help you with those things through the daily things that we send out. We also have the Pixie Kit that has all kinds of stuff in it for you for batching. We have our Social Media Made Easy book and the course that goes with it, and the Content Creation Made Easy course that helps you batch very large amounts of content and a couple freebies that go with each of those things. There are lots of things out there that you can use for batching your social media. It is really, those that do your social media day to day, you're really missing out on the benefits of getting ahead and doing things. So,
and then there are other things that you can batch as well, but it's all your marketing content.
Blog posts. I have a blog post planner that I use for every client that needs anything written, for ourselves when we need written, and our clients when they need to write for us and give us an outline of what they want for blog posts. This is a worksheet that we use a ton, and it needs to be used to really, one, batch and batch well. Because, I mean, you could sit down and write 20 blog posts, but if they aren't written to your target audience, if they don't have the correct keywords in them, what's the point?
Your email marketing.
Marketing.
You can also batch your email. You can, after you've batched all of your Pinterest pins, and not your Pinterest pins, but that is something that you can batch. But your blog posts, after you've batched all of those, that you can batch and schedule pins to be ready to go out also, so that like all of your marketing is completely automated. And most people screw up, and that's what they do manually. They try and automate their operations and manually market. Now, automated operations are the bomb. Like, don't get me wrong, that's what I do. But you could also automate and streamline your marketing, because as the business owner, what you should be focused on truly is delivery of product, business development, and product development, in that order.
And when you're not doing that, you're failing your business.
Yeah, you are. And you can't do those things if you are trying to manually market, manually onboard your clients, which my next book is on how to basically how to create a really solid and pretty much automated client onboarding, because that's usually what people screw up, is they either take too long to onboard or they don't onboard at all and just kind of wing it. And then delivery is just a nightmare.
And they wing that too. I talked to a business owner last night yesterday who was, she's like, well, when I get things done, I send it out. Well, how do you send it out? Well, sometimes I do it Messenger. Sometimes I do. I mean, like, no, hello. So where do you organize everything before you send it out? Oh, I just send it. Oh,
no.
Okay. Hello. First, how do you organize all of your tasks that need to be done for the client? Well, I just write it down on a Post-it note and put it next to my computer. Post-it notes fall off.
So is she whining about her company not growing or being overwhelmed? Like, what's her problem?
She lost the last 6 clients.
I wonder why.
I'm like, honey, let's have a conversation. I
wonder why.
You cannot, if we're long term, anybody could do the short term, because I mean, we've all done it short term as we're trying to figure out what our processes are, what our procedures are, all of that good stuff. But you can't continue to do that long term. It's just, customers are going to notice and get upset.
It's not a sustainable practice. They're coming. Here's the thing that I think that a lot of, especially in the women Facebook, I say women Facebook business space, because this is like the Wild West, but there are other pockets of female entrepreneurship that are different. Nobody wants to be a professional. Nobody wants to behave professionally until they've hired somebody, and then they expect them to behave like somebody right out of corporate.
Mm-hmm.
So think about that for a second. You guys are going to have to excuse me. I'm really sorry. I woke up. Apparently my baby is very, very hungry. My Frenchie won't let mommy sleep. And I'm just like, I wish I could have more than 1 cup of coffee today. That's where I'm at. I'm really sorry. Like, we all know I'm a functional hot mess. I don't hide
it. So batching can be done for so many things. So on the admin side, one, you can write your processes and procedures so that you don't have the panics and trying to figure out how to do things for your clients, how to deliver things, where the best software is, all of those things. By setting up processes and procedures and batching that, you're moving forward, creating workloads, or at least task lists, so that your workload is not a think about it thing. If you have something like Dubsado, you can do workflows and it will do it for you. If you do not pay for Dubsado, and not everybody does, and Dubsado is not necessarily the best thing for everybody, full disclosure, and that's perfectly fine. Use something like Trello or ClickUp. ClickUp has a free version. Asana, to get yourself organized so you have a workflow, at least even if it's a manual step-by-step workflow that you have to do, you at least have that, the tasks that you could check off. Okay, I did this. Okay, I did this. Okay, I did
Create a template of a checklist, and then you just copy it every time you have a new client coming in. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because I know somebody's going to go, well, which one do you recommend using? Not one of them is technically better than the other. It all depends on you. So if you're really, 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 really visual, Trello is for you. If lists are better for you, ClickUp is going to be better for you. If you kind of need a mix of both, Asana is going to be the best for you. And Asana has unicorns. When you complete something, you get a unicorn. So,
Why aren't we using Asana? I like unicorns.
I like unicorns too, but our folks are entirely too visual.
Anyway, so there are so many ways to batch pieces of what you do. And it's really important. And batching your admin time, I will say that is the greatest thing ever. And it's not because admin is horrible and you just need to sit down and do it. Anybody who has that mindset, you're never going to get your admin done. So I'm going to tell you, have the mindset that you just need an admin day. And Gina and I do an admin day once a week.
We do it every Friday. Every
Friday we have admin time. And I actually like going through and getting everything organized, getting my email box cleaned out, and doing all of those pieces, because it's freeing to start my Monday.
But I want to preface that. I want to preface that with your email is a daily thing. It's not you're not going you do not get to, like, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you do not have permission to create an email day for yourself.
No,
it is twice a day or 3 times a day, depending on how bad your inbox is.
Yes. I check my email once an hour.
Allison watches mine for me, but that's because, you guys, I'm hit or miss at the computer. Like today, I'm really, really tired, which means I will go back to sleep after Danielle and I have our morning meeting. So Allison watches it for me and lets me know if there's something important that needs my immediate attention. But I have an excuse. I'm growing a toe right now and various other organs. But when I wasn't pregnant, I was checking it once an hour.
And I check my social media once an hour for messages and things like that. So I know that I have a bit more volume when it comes to the social media than most people do. Gina needs to check hers like once a day. I have to check mine at least once an hour. Otherwise, it just gets so overwhelming. I can't get through it. So you need to create a process, a procedure, even for those things, and batch them. Don't be like, oh, I'll check Facebook now. And then in 10 minutes, oh, I think I should check Facebook now.
Have a routine. Like seriously, have a routine. Every morning, have all of your things that you check. At lunch, have all of the things that you check. When you're shutting down, have all the things that you check.
Seriously, if this is something you struggle with, then I will tell you right now, hire Sandra. If you have a hard time with processes, procedures, getting basic tasks done,
or sticking to your schedule,
Sandra, hire Sandra. Sandra, if you're listening, please put your link into your website. Please hire Sandra, because she will get you on track. And there are other VAs that do the same thing. I adore Sandra, which y'all know because I talk about her all the time. But I find it essential to keep me on track. Now, this week, I've told y'all I'm having a really bad week. I'm having a very hard time staying on track. And Sandra is checking in with me, I think, 900 times a day to make sure, 1, I'm okay, and 2, make sure that I've gotten the things done that I normally do in the morning. And she is walking me through that, and having that accountability, especially if you're having a bad week. I mean, I lost my grandmother, and for many are like, yeah, so it's your grandmother. She raised me, so she's my mom.
Yeah.
And so I'm struggling this week. And getting on the morning show and not bawling through it is a struggle this week. So having somebody like Sandra on my side is amazing. You want to know what else is amazing? I don't have to worry about my social media, my marketing, my blog posts, or anything else in all of that this week.
Because it's all already batched and scheduled and ready to go.
I'm ahead. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we work ahead. We're working. probably Monday, which is the last day of the month, we will batch out in the month of October for all of our marketing. But so some people are, those of you who may not quite be able to afford Sandra yet, you can always use reminders and calendar events to ding to remind you to do it. But Sandra, when you are ready, Sandra is your next step, because she will, if you're still struggling, she'll help you rework it to where it fits you. So like a calendar reminder works, but only for so long.
Yes. I'm trying to find there's Sandra's website. I don't go to Sandra's website that often. So
we also need the content made easy.
Content creation made easy. Also, we have a task management made easy course for you, specifically using Trello. I put all the links up for you.
Yeah, okay. How to batch is that the content creation made easy? Okay. I just want to make sure we have all the links there, and then they'll also eventually, you guys, just for funsies, we're gonna eventually have this set up where you can get like the show notes and all of that. Is going to be a good time.
Yes. Eventually, we will get everything else organized. Dina and I don't have enough hands, so there's only so much that we could do, and we don't try to do it all.
And we've also been slowly catching up and rolling out different things. But when we do the next rollout, we're batching the whole thing. So like I'll tell you right now, our current batch that we're working on is the YouTube channel and the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're working on currently. And we have a lot of content to get it caught up. But that's our current, and we're back. Like my job is the podcast. Danielle is doing the YouTube channel, and we work together on the description / notes to get it up. And we do that, and immediately that's our debrief immediately after the show. And then we have been working on getting everything up, and eventually we'll have it on a schedule when we're caught up and everything is everything's just showing up.
Yes.
It's just there.
Eventually it will get there.
We will get there.
When you have a process and procedure for getting things done, where we were so busy with client work and launching and doing stuff for some of our clients, and we had our epic disaster and all of that stuff, we got behind. But now we have a organized way to batch things and get things done.
So everything is moving.
Everything is moving the way it should.
We're focused on our focus is where it should be as business owners. Clients are still getting their services, and you guys are still getting your amazing free content.
Mm-hmm. Lots of free content. So that's how you batch and what you should be batching and how you can get ahead with that. So if you have any questions, as always, you could drop by the forum. You could drop by the show, leave us questions on the videos. I don't always see them because Facebook doesn't notify us anymore. So sorry. Yeah. So make sure you alert me if you have questions. We're always happy to answer them. If you can be nice, if you can't be nice, don't watch my videos. Go away. Leave me alone.
Yeah, if you can't be nice, don't watch it.
I really wish the whole old adage of you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all was very true this week.
The internet ruined that because everybody gets brave because they can hide their identity, they can hide their face, and they think
it's crazy.
It's nuts. It's just like, seriously, you guys, like, who has that kind of time?
But if you have questions, please feel free to ask. We're always happy to answer them. Join us live, no matter what our topic is every morning. Join us live and ask away, because we are happy to, at the end of each show, just answer a million questions. I do have a couple questions. So I taught last night our local Tuesdays Together meeting for Rochester. We taught on Instagram, and I went through some of the things on Instagram. And I had a follow-up question for that. Just why only 5 hashtags? Why not the 30 that we used to? I guess I didn't dive into this enough. The reason why not 30 is because most of the hashtags out there, especially the larger ones, Instagram is considering spam now, especially if you use them all the time. So again, create multiple hashtag lists. You should not use the same hashtag list every single day. And 30 just looks like spam to everybody now, and nobody cares. Stop doing 30. 5 is really good, 15 at most, but stop doing 30. It's not good for you. And this is according to Instagram, not me. So I'm telling you what Instagram tells us. You can go find it in their blog posts and on their own social media. You have to go like 10 different places to find it. But trust me, it's there. Go look for it. So that was a question that was just a random one off there. So everybody have an amazing Wednesday. Remember to rise, become, and be everything you can today. And I want to hear what your positive mindset change is for this week. So let us know. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning.